As I slid into my usual spot behind the register, the familiar scent of fries and burgers greeted me like an old friend. It was another long, quiet night at McDonald's Drive-Thru, the only light coming through the faint glow of the golden arches and the stars above. The air was cool against my skin, a welcome relief from the relentless summer heat. I adjusted my headset and gave back a quick glance at the security monitor when a strange figure caught my eye. At first, I thought it was just a trick of the light, but as I focused, I realized it wasn't. There, in the drive-thru lane, stood a creature unlike anything I have ever seen before. Its long limbs and glowing eyes seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and I couldn't help but feel a shiver run down my spine. I hesitantly reached for the intercom, my heart racing as I wondered what I should say to this thing. Hi? You can't be here. This is a restricted area. You need to leave. I stammered, my voice quivering slightly. The creature didn't move, its eerie gaze never leaving me. I waited, my ears straining for any sound, but the only thing I could hear was the distant hum of the fryers and the cars passing by on the road outside. The minutes ticked by, and still the creature didn't budge. A strange sense of curiosity began to replace my fear. I took a deep breath and tried again. Look, I don't know who you are or what you want, but you need to leave. This isn't the place for creatures like you. I said, my words coming out more confident than I felt. Again, the creature remained silent and motionless, its glowing eyes unblinking. As the eerie minutes stretched on, the eerily silence was interrupted by the faint sound of the car horns in the distance. I glanced at the security monitor and saw the growing line of cars forming outside the drive-thru. Word of my encounter was spreading, and the people was coming to see in for themselves. I felt a strange mixture of fear and excitement wash over me. Maybe, I thought, this creature wasn't so bad after all. Maybe it was just trying to bring some excitement into my boring old life. The creature seemed to sense my newfound curiosity as its glowing eyes flickered in my direction. I took a deep breath and decided to try communicating with it again. Hey, I am Emma. Can you talk to me? I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. There was a long pause, and then the creature's image in the security monitor shifted, as if it were trying to respond. Images and feelings began to flash through my mind, like a distorted dream. I saw strange, alien landscapes and felt a strange of peace and wonder wash over me. I couldn't understand what it was trying to say, but I knew that it was trying to communicate with me. As the night wore on, the creature returned into the mind's eye, its presence becoming more and more confronting. I began to look forward to our late-night chats, finding solace in the knowledge that something beyond my mundane existence still existed. The news of my encounter spread like wildfire, and soon the normally empty drive-thru was teeming with people all hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious being. I found myself telling stories about the creature to anyone who would listen. My once ordinary job at McDonald's transformed into something more akin to a midnight circus act. And then, one night, it happened. The creature returned, its ethereal form filling the security monitor once more. I felt a thrill of anticipation run through me as I wanted for it to speak. The images it showed me were more vivid than ever before, and I found myself lost in the world of strange and beautiful visions. As the hours passed, I began to realize that the drive-thru, once the epitome of banality, had become a gateway to something much more profound. It was a place where the ordinary and the extraordinary intersected, where the line between reality and fantasy blurred and shifted with each passing moment. And as I sat there in my little booth, I knew that I would never be the same again. News of my encounter spread even further, drawing in people from all corners of the globe. Scientists and philosophers alike descended upon the drive-thru, each hoping to unlock the secrets of the creature and its otherworldly communications. But despite their best efforts, they could not replicate the connection I shared with it. It seemed that I was the only one who could truly understand the creature's intentions. As time went on, the creature's visits became less frequent, but the impact it had on my life remained. I left my job at McDonald's and wrote a best-selling book about my experiences, sharing the lessons I had learned from the creature with the world. My life had been transformed from the mundane to the extraordinary, all because of a chance of encounter in the drive-thru. As I reflected on those fateful nights, I knew that I would never forget the creature's words, or the profound effect it had on my life. In the end, the creature's identity remained a mystery. Its true form and intentions forever shrouded in the realm of speculation. But to me, it would always be a symbol of hope and wonder, a reminder that even in the most ordinary of places, the extraordinary can be found if one only looks closely enough. And so, I continued to wait for those rare magical nights when the creature would appear once more, its glowing eyes beckoning me back into a world of limitless possibility.